Volunteers are essential to any public library. They're very valuable to us upstairs. They've served as pages mainly, which is shelving on books, keeping the stack straight, and helping out patrons because they are volunteering to be here. They want to be here. They're very helpful to other patrons in the community with finding things or coming to us to get help. Having volunteers means that we have time at the desk to focus on resources, helping other patrons, planning programs, whatever it is that we may be doing. We appreciate volunteers very much.
Volunteers are an integral part of the Children's Library at North Shelby Library. We get several team volunteers who help us out throughout the school year, and during the summer we have many awesome teams who they help us set up programs, they help us run programs and be there for the kids, they help us clean up, they help us prepare things that we need for our program. We also have wonderful volunteers who are adults who have helped us with our story times and other things to help out with elements that we otherwise as a staff cannot provide. So it helps us provide further outreach and inclusiveness with our patrons, which we are very grateful for. We are just immensely thankful for all of our volunteers, team through adults. Without them, the library would not be what it is.
The team volunteers have been an immense help in filling in the gaps that develop as the library goes through its normal operations. So whether that's shelving books, picking up litter, or making book recommendation sheets, they offer unique input and valuable work in helping us continue to do great things.
Volunteers are vital to the library and the work we do. From our board, which is a group of volunteers who help us manage the budget in the library, to our friends who help us by raising money and also doing things like decorating the libraries for holidays, to our teen volunteers who help us not only during programs for younger kids, they also help us come up with the ideas for programs. We have tween volunteers who shelve books and assemble crafts. We also have our community members who just randomly stop by and help us do things like repot plants or clean out the trees that fell down during the tornado. So the library's work is improved by our volunteers, and it makes us a better library to have the community support that is evidenced by the number of hours that our volunteers put in. And we are grateful for each and every one of them.
Our volunteers are so important here at North Shelby Library. We appreciate all that they do. I know here at our CERT department, when we stage our books and them coming down to get our books to shelve them, it helps us tremendously. What can I say about our friends of our library? They're wonderful. The fundraising that they do for us helps us get our children's programming, adult programming, and we'd be lost without them. We love our volunteers.
So Mount Laurel is really unique in that I think we're special because our friends really made this library happen. Without our friends group, we wouldn't have this building. They raise money for the building. They've done so many of our special lights and furnishings. They're just amazing. And to this day, they still help out with so much. With our festivals, our fall festival and spring festival, they help run our book sale. They do some of our special events like our tree lighting. They help pay for some of the fun things that we had at that. So I think our friends group is probably the biggest volunteer pool that we have. So we love them so much. We've also had teens help with some different things. We just had a teen in here on Saturday. She helped cut out some bookmarks and do some shelving. Some of those little putsy things that take a lot of time, which is really helpful to have people help do that. Some things that maybe would be evident from the outside. Some of our pots outside get decorated, pretty plants. That all looks great. Actually, some of our landscaping, we have a volunteer that comes and prunes back trees, makes that all look nice. So I think Mount Laurel has the best volunteers, but I might be a little biased.